What's up, guys? Today, I'm taking you on a wild journey to find and eat the world's biggest street foods. We're talking about ramen bowls the size of tires, burritos heavier than toddlers, and pizza slices you need two hands to hold. I've traveled from Tokyo to Mexico City, all to hunt down these legendary meals. And yes, I'm going to try to eat every single one. This isn't just about eating, it's about celebrating the creativity of street food vendors who go big. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming. Let's dive into the most epic food tour ever. First stop, Tokyo, Japan, facing the legendary Giga Ramen Challenge. This bowl is a monster. Over 4 kilograms of noodles, a gallon of broth, 12 slices of chashu pork, and 6 eggs. The bowl looks like a small bathtub, and the aroma is unreal. Kenji-san, the vendor, has been serving this for 20 years. He says the secret is quality broth simmered for 48 hours, handmade noodles every morning. The challenge: finish everything in under 45 minutes for a free meal and a spot on the wall of fame. Only a handful have ever succeeded. I'm armed with a ladle, not a spoon. This is serious. The first bite-thick, chewy noodles, rich broth, and pork that melts in your mouth. Every bite is delicious, but the sheer volume is overwhelming. The eggs are perfect, yolks oozing into the broth, making it even richer. I'm halfway through and it feels like I've barely made a dent. The locals are cheering me on, but my jaw and stomach are starting to protest. This is as much a mental battle as a physical one. I see the wall of fame, only 7 photos. I want to join them. The broth, once comforting, now feels heavy. The noodles seem endless. I take a quick break, then dive back in. The clock is ticking and I'm pushing through the wall. Every scoop is a struggle, but I'm not backing down. The crowd is with me and I'm determined to finish. Final bites, my stomach is at its limit. I power through the last mouthfuls and with seconds to spare, I finish. Kenji-san congratulates me and my photo goes up on the wall. That was the Everest of ramen, and I made it to the top. On to the next giant food. Wish me luck, I'll need it. Now we're in Mexico City facing the Burrito a 15-pound, 3-foot-long burrito. It takes 3 people to roll it, using 5 tortillas fused with cheese. Inside, 5 meats, rice, beans, guac, salsa, and more cheese than you can imagine. Maria, the vendor, created this to bring people together. Most share it with friends. I'm going solo. The first bite is an explosion of flavor: smoky carne asada, spicy al pastor, creamy guac. But every bite is the size of a regular burrito. I'm a foot in, and it feels like eating a tree trunk. The density is unreal. Rice, beans, and meat pack a serious punch. I try to pace myself, but the burrito seems endless. The crowd is cheering, Maria is amused, and I'm sweating. Halfway through, my stomach is begging for mercy. I take a break, walk it off, and go back in. Every section is a new flavor adventure, but the challenge is real. The burrito is winning, but I'm not giving up. Final push. My arms are tired from lifting it. I manage to finish 3/4 before I hit my absolute limit. Maria gives me a high five and a to-go box for the rest. Burritozilla, a true monster. And I survived, mostly. On to the next food giant. Would you try to eat this solo? Let me know in the comments. Next stop, India. My stomach may never recover, but the adventure continues. Let's go. Welcome to India, home of the Bahubali Samosa, the world's largest samosa, weighing over 26 pounds. 4 chefs craft this giant, filling it with spicy potatoes, peas, onions, and secret spices. Folding and frying it is a team effort, and the result is a golden, crispy masterpiece the size of a pillow. It's made for parties, feeding up to 40 people. The challenge? Finish it solo in 30 minutes for a cash prize. No one's ever done it. Breaking into it, the pastry crackles and steam pours out, carrying the aroma of cumin and garam masala. The filling is rich, spicy, and comforting. I dig in with a knife and fork. My first portion is a full meal, but it barely dents the samosa. The pastry is thick and crunchy. The chutneys add sweet and tangy contrast. The mint chutney is a lifesaver, cutting through the richness. After 20 minutes, I've eaten a quarter, still over 6 pounds. The potato mountain is real, and I'm getting full. This is a marathon, not a sprint. The chefs are true artists. This isn't just a gimmick, it's genuinely delicious. I can't finish it, but I have a new respect for giant food. The Bahubali Samosa is a king among street foods. Would you take on this challenge? Let's see what's next on our food tour. My stomach is still in shock. Onward! Back in the USA, it's time for the legendary New York Super Slice, a 2-foot-long pizza slice that's basically a personal pizza. They bake these slices individually, and you need 2 hands just to hold the box. The classic pepperoni is a thing of beauty. Bubbling cheese, giant pepperonis, and a thin, foldable crust. The first bite is pure New York heaven. Tangy sauce, stretchy cheese, chewy crust. But each bite is the size of my fist. And folding this slice is an upper body workout. Sauce and cheese are everywhere. This is not a clean eating experience. Halfway through, the grease and carbs start to hit. The end crust is the size of a loaf of bread, a true final boss. People are stopping to watch, snapping photos. I alternate between cheesy bites and crust to keep going. My stomach is protesting, but I'm determined. The last bites are a struggle, but I finish the slice. The crowd cheers and I feel like a pizza champion. This slice is a carb-loaded legend. Would you take on the super slice? Let me know below. Next up, Paris for a giant falafel wrap. The food adventure continues. My shirt may never recover from the cheese. On to the next. In Paris's Le Marais, I'm at Las du Falafel for their legendary overstuffed falafel pita. The line stretches down the block and the staff work at lightning speed. They stuff a warm pita with hummus, crispy falafel, grilled eggplant, cabbage, pickles, cucumbers, tomatoes, tahini, and spicy harissa. It's so packed, you need a fork just to start. The first bite is a flavor explosion. Warm pita, crunchy falafel, creamy hummus, spicy harissa. Every bite is different. Creamy, crunchy, tangy, spicy. The challenge isn't just the size, but keeping it from falling apart. The sauces soak into the pita, making it a race against gravity. This is the best falafel I've ever had. Totally worth the wait. Every ingredient is top-notch, and the flavors just get better as you go. Street food at its finest? Even as I get full, I don't want it to end. If you're in Paris, this is a must-try. Would you wait in line for this? Next, we're off to Spain for a giant churro. In Spain, I found the Churro Gigante, a 6-foot-long spiral of fried cinnamon sugar dough. They serve it coiled in a giant pizza box with a bowl of thick, rich hot chocolate for dipping. The process is mesmerizing. Piped into hot oil, flipped with giant tongs, and showered in cinnamon sugar. Breaking off a piece, the crunch is loud and satisfying. The churro is crispy outside, airy inside, and the chocolate dip is pure decadence. After a foot, the sugar rush is real. This is a different kind of challenge, sweet overload. I alternate bites with and without chocolate to survive. Halfway through, my teeth hurt from the sugar. I'm vibrating from the rush, but it's delicious. This is a party dessert meant to be shared. I managed to eat 3 feet, still a massive feat. Would you take on the Churro Gigante? Let's keep this food tour rolling. Next stop, Vietnam for a giant banh mi. In Ho Chi Minh City, I'm facing the Banh mi Cong Lo, a 3-foot-long Vietnamese sandwich. The baguette is light, crackly, and baked fresh all day. It's loaded with homemade pate, mayo, 3 kinds of pork, pickled veggies, cilantro, cucumber, chilies, and a secret sauce. Holding it takes 2 hands, and fillings spill out everywhere. The first bite is an explosion, savory, sweet, spicy, tangy, and fresh. The pickled veggies and herbs keep it light, even as the sandwich is massive. Every bite is a perfect balance of flavors and textures. This is street food at its best. Giant, delicious, and made with passion. I eat strategically, trying to get every ingredient in each bite. The sandwich feels endless, but the flavors keep me going. This is the perfect finale to my food journey. The quality isn't lost in the size, it's just more of a good thing. Would you try the giant banh mi? Let me know in the comments. Time to wrap up this epic adventure. That's a wrap. We traveled the globe and tackled the world's biggest street foods. From Giga Ramen to giant banh mi, my stomach has survived the ultimate challenge. Huge respect to the vendors. These are true food artists. Which giant food would you try? Let me know below. If you enjoyed this wild ride, hit subscribe and turn on notifications for more epic adventures. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.